One.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shasa and I'm coming at you with another fragrance review on this beautiful Sunday. And today we're going to be looking at a brand new fragrance collection called the House of Oud. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be coming at you with a lot of new content and I want to make sure that you stay up to date on all my latest videos and fragrance reviews. So the House of Oud, let's get a little bit into the background and kind of the brand history of the perfume house we're looking at today. The House of Oud was actually developed in 2016 by Andrea Casati. And Andrea Casati actually is not only a perfumer, but has a background in engineering. And he feels very strongly that in a fragrance laboratory, if you take the artistry behind fragrance and you can take the science behind engineering and put them together, that is really just a beautiful kind of breeding ground for creativity and for fragrances. And what I love about the House of Oud is these very fun bottles. Everything kind of comes in this egg type style design. And the egg is actually the piece that is the perfume bottle. And another really cool fact about this fragrance line is that each bottle is actually one of a kind. Each one is incredibly unique. All of the striations, all of the colors here are hand painted by skilled craftsmen, master craftsmen from Italy. So no bottle looks the same, one next to the other. So you really are truly getting a work of art. And this one today that we're going to be looking at first is called Grape Pearls. And I love this perfume. The perfume house, the House of Oud, actually describes it as being a velvety floral bouquet. So good. Oh, and I'm gonna get a little sip of my tea right here too. I'm channeling Wendy Williams today. How you doing? So, Grape Pearls. You guys, this is such a beautiful fragrance. It is just such a fun, delicious, fruity floral gourmand. And this fragrance opens with really fizzy notes of frozen blueberry and floral accords. So that's kind of what you get right from the initial opening of the scent. It's very bubbly, very fizzy, very effervescent, but in a very kind of warm, rich way, I guess you could say. Once you get past the initial opening, you're greeted with notes of grape pearls and leaves. And the grape pearls here are really interesting. What I love about the way that they smell in this particular composition is that they're almost these like very winey grapes. You get this very kind of sweet, winey grape note. In addition to that, you also get the robust kind of aroma of a rich coffee bean. And if you could think about it, it's not really your typical coffee bean note. It's definitely more of a dark roasted coffee bean, and it's just beautiful. It adds this very kind of rich espresso note to the composition. And then you also find in the heart notes of rose. So this fragrance, I mean, to me, if you could just imagine yourself, you know, it's after dinner and you just kind of have that feeling of being content and full, and maybe it's around the holiday season and now it's time for dessert and dessert's being passed around, and maybe you're enjoying a piece of blueberry pie with a cup of piping hot coffee. You know, that's just kind of the vibe here. Really beautiful, kind of rich, warm dessert in a bottle. And then finally, in the base of the fragrance, you're greeted with notes of amber, vanilla, and calamantan oud. So that just gives it a very rich, warm depth. Definitely gives it more sensuality. And yeah, that's pretty much Grape Pearls right here in a bottle. This one came out in 2016, so this is actually one of their earlier releases. The House of Oud was actually founded in 2016. And one thing I also forgot to mention earlier is that Andrea Casati is not only a perfumer, not only does he have a background in engineering, but he's actually now the CEO and president of CFF, which is one of the most important and definitely one of the most prestigious perfume houses located in Italy. So yeah, you guys, that's Grape Pearls in a bottle. Retail on this one is $220. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.